Friends, in the beginning of the story, we see a beautiful girl named Alex who is a photojournalist. Alex is getting married yesterday, so she is at the airport. She has to reach New York as soon as possible. In the same airport, we see a man named Ben, who is a neurosurgeon. He also has to reach New York quickly because he has to do his patient's surgery there. But due to the stormy weather, his flight gets canceled, which makes both of them worried. In the meantime, they meet. After talking, they find out that both of them have to reach New York soon. Alex says to Ben that they should book a private plane. Ben agrees to this. After this, they meet a private pilot who is 50 years old. He gets ready to take them for $800. The pilot lived with the dog, so he could not leave his dog alone. The pilot takes permission from Ben and Alex and takes his dog with him. Then they sit in the plane and fly. Everything was going well. Ben and Alex were very happy, but suddenly the pilot had a stroke. Seeing this, Ben and Alex try to handle him and get scared. But the pilot's condition gets worse. If the pilot had already given information about his flight, there would have been someone to help him on the radio, but he did not tell anyone, so there was no one to help him. Without the pilot, the plane starts to move forward without control. Seeing this, Alex and Ben quickly put on their seatbelts. The plane crashes on a hillside as it moves forward rapidly. In the plane crash, Ben, Alex, and the pilot's dog are saved in the accident, but the pilot dies. Along with that, there is a lot of damage to Alex's leg. Alex is injured and he goes unconscious. After a while, when Ben comes to his senses, he comes out of the plane. He screams around and asks for help, but he realizes that there are only mountains of ice all the way here, and there is no one here, and there is no home or human being here, and now he is badly trapped here. After this, Ben goes to the pilot, who is dead. He buries the pilot's body in the ice, then goes to Alex, who is still unconscious. Ben is the only one left with his wound and injured knees. After this, Ben lights a fire to escape the cold and spends the night as if nothing had happened. The next day, Ben flies a plane and sees it flying. He screams and fires a flare gun, but no one sees him. Ben gets disappointed and hears Alex's voice, which is now in his senses. Ben tells Alex that the pilot is dead, but his dog is alive. Ben says that it is very difficult to get out of where he is trapped. Hearing all this, Alex becomes very sad and thinks about her boyfriend, which is waiting for him to get married. Here, Ben and Alex both have not told anyone that they are coming from a private plane. Ben tells him that we have no one here. Your phone is broken and there is no network in my phone. Ben says, I hope someone or the other will come to save us. But Alex tells him that we do not have much food and water and we cannot sit here like this. So we should get out of here so that we can find help in the future. On this, Ben tells him that if we go out in the snow, our health will deteriorate soon. So it would be better if we stay in the middle of the plane and wait for someone to come. But the problem was that the pilot had not notified anyone before the flight, because of which they may not have any help. Alex, by the way, agrees with Ben and stops here. But as the days go by, their condition deteriorates. They had only a few days of food left, which they were eating little by little. Alex says to Ben, we cannot sit here like this. We will have to get out of here. Ben agrees with Alex and gets ready to leave for help, and asks Alex to stay there because his leg was not well yet. Then Ben leaves and climbs the mountain and moves forward. And he keeps wandering here and there for hours, but he does not see anything other than snowy mountains. And when he comes back tired, Ben's leg slips by mistake, and he falls down and gets stuck near the stone. And if he does not get stuck on that stone, then he falls down.